Let's have a party.
Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to Karpo Gaming and another Fallout 76 Wastelanders video. Today we're going to be bringing you the update 1.40. Update 20 is finally here. We have the new seasons and a whole lot more. So we're going to jump right into these lovely patch notes. Now, as always, I'll be leaving a link down below so you can check out these lovely patch notes yourself, as well as I'll be time-stamping it so you can jump right into the section that you would like to see. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's get started. Now, the Fallout 76 Update 20 patch notes is live right now, and it's going to kick off the Legendary Run. The Update 20 highlights: we have 76 seasons, the Legendary Run, and of course we have public teams. The update version is 1.40, should land you around 11 gigabytes. Now, if you are on PC, you should roughly get around 4 gigabytes for this update. Not too big, not too big. Next up, we have Fallout 76, earn, score, rank up, and even claim rewards. So with today's patch note, Fallout 76 seasons will change the game. It includes a new account-wide progression system that will overhaul the current challenges and offer you in-game rewards. The first season is called the Legendary Run. So with that, we are at Race Among the Stars. We've added a new option on the main menu for the Legendary Run, which you can access to view the Season 1 progression screen, keep track of your progress, and preview all available rewards. The Legendary Run progression screen features a Captain Cosmos-inspired board game in which you will race across the galaxy against the evil Dr. Zorbo. Your progression is represented as spaceship game piece on the board. You can beat Dr. Zorbo to the finish line before the Week 10 season comes to an end. Can you do it? Now, next up, you will begin the Legendary 1 at rank 1, and you can advance your position on the board by earning score through the daily and weekly challenges. These include completed public events and leveling up your character. Now, every time you reach a new rank, you will be able to claim a new reward like unique armor, camp items, weapon skins, power armor, paints, consumable, perk, card packs, items, in-game currency like script, gold, and gold bullion. There are 100 ranks to achieve this in Season 1 and more than 40 new cosmetic items along the way. All players will play using the same progression and reward path, which means everyone is working towards the same rewards throughout the entire system. Starting 2 weeks after the Legendary Run begins, players will have the option to spend 150 items to immediately unlock the next reward and claim its rank. Please note, ranks must be purchased individually and in order. Next up, take on new challenges. Daily and weekly challenges have received significant updates with today's patch. Daily and weekly challenges now award score instead of atoms, and after completing them in the primary way to progress during the season. So, Nuclear Winter daily and weekly challenges now award score in addition to other rewards, and they also streamlined the daily and weekly challenges you receive so that they are more straightforward and easier to complete. They've also changed the number of challenges received on a daily and weekly basis so that they are more predictable and consistent. You can access your daily and weekly challenges directly from the Legendary Reward progression screen while you're in the game world. And if you would like to keep an eye on your progression, like specific challenges, you can add them to the challenge tracker from the challenge menu. Lifetime challenges like character, social, world challenges, and etc. have not been changed. They still grant the same atomic rewards than they did prior to today's patch. Next up, claim your prizes. After ranking up, head back to the Legendary Run progression screen to claim your weekly and your lovely rewards directly from the corresponding rank on the game board. When you unlock consumables like repair kits or in-game currency like caps, they will only apply to one of your characters. Make sure you select the character that you want to receive this reward. Ranks are account bound and the rewards cannot be earned more than once per season. So, to learn more about the rewards you can unlock during the Legendary Run, like lunchboxes, consumable, and even ammo converters, by visiting the Season 1 kickoff article at Fallout.com. Next up, public teams. Our new public team system makes grouping up with other easier to navigate and offers special bonuses to players that choose to play other than this in their Sheen Gold. Next up, Join a public team. We've added a new public team tab to the top of the social menu that you can select to browse all public teams in your current world, join one, or even create your own team. Every public team has its own team goal set by the team leader, like exploration or events, which can help you find like-minded players to join. Public teams can have up to 4 members at once, as long as there are an open spot. You can click on one of the teams and join it immediately. Now you can also open the menu to see where the current public teams are in Appalachian and join them from there. Team leaders can display social icons showing their current goal, and you can click on them via the additional details to join that team. Next up, we have create your team. To start your own public team, create your new team at the top of the social menu. Next, select your team goal. There are currently 6 to choose from: hunting, roleplay, events, exploration, building, and casual. Once you select your goal, all players in your current world will receive notification that a new team is available. Multiple public teams of the same type can exist at once, so you can choose any team goal you wish. As the team leader, you can freely change your team goal at any time using the social menu. If needed, you can also have the ability to kick or block any players from your public team. You can also invite your friends or other players to form a public or private team with you, and then convert that to a public team at a later time in the social menu. Please note, teams formed from the game main menu or by direct invite will always begin as a private team. With that, we're on to team goals and bonds. While on a public team, you will receive a small buff that is themed to align with your current team's goal. Over time, you and your new teammates will form bonds, and each bonded teammate you have will add another stack to your team goal buff. Here are some of the current team goals and their associated bonuses. For hunting, you get the bonus 25 extra experience for killing legendary kills. For roleplay, with bonus 1 plus charisma for 4 successfully bonded. For the events, we have plus 25 experience points for completing events. At exploration, plus 1 endurance. At building, plus 1 to all intelligent, and at casual, plus 1 luck for plus 4 fully bonded teams. Now, while you're on a public team, there are a few additional things that you need to keep in mind. Your teammates will likely be focused on their current team goal. Be sure to join a team that matches your interests or create a team of your own. If you not find that team that you are looking to join, you and your teammates will not be able to build on each other's camp. However, you can still do this by farming or joining a normal private team. You cannot unlock locked doors or containers that your public teammates have built without becoming wanted. Now, next up, we have design updates. Team PvP. We adjusted the rules of Team PvP for both private and public teams so that the team member who engages in PvP with an outside player no longer flags their teammates for PvP. Instead, teammates must start PvP combat with the outside player individually to join the fight. This will help prevent players from being dragged into PvP combat that they did not initiate. Next up, we have sound. Music. We've added some out-of-this-world tunes to the Atomic Shop to delight your ears during the legendary run. Next up, user interface. Icons. Based on community feedback, we've added a unique mole miner theme icon to the map and in the compass to better indicate the purveyor's location. Map teammates markers on the map have been enlarged and animated to make them easier to identify. Additionally, teammates' names and player icons now only appear on your map when you hover over the map markers. Under settings, the chat volume audio setting is now completely independently of the master volume setting. This should improve cases where players were having trouble hearing other over voice chats. Master volume will continue to affect other volume settings, but adjusting it will no longer change your chat volume. Next up, we have bug fixes, art, and animation. Animations. The rustic watermill now spins correctly. The Stanley skin for Graniac's act. Correct two-handed swing animation when attacking in third-person view. And fix the issue causing the character to hold the test bar quickly after using the Secret Service armored jetpack in third-person view. Under art, the treasure hunter and insurgent hat no longer remove hair or facial hair when equipped, and the preview image of the experimental Pip-Boy schematic no longer appears backwards when inspecting the items in menus. Also, the preview image for the Stanley skin for Graniac's act no longer extends beyond the screen where inspecting the items in the menu. And also, the preview image for the hazmat cooler backpack no longer shows the nuka Cola backpack when inspecting the items in menus, and the Red Rocket Ranger power armor torso no longer clips through the power armor pieces. And last but not least, under effects, visual and sound effects no longer persist after destroying the Ring of Fire pit. Next up, camp and workshops. Containers. Fix the issue preventing items from being assigned to fermenters, vending machines, kegs, punch bowls, and refrigerators while at budget. Now an exploit. Address the camp budget exploit related to the circus cage. Grain silo. Fix the issue allowing the grain silo to be placed floating in the air. Modify. The replace option in the modify menu no longer shows non-buildable atomic shop, fallout first, and gold bullion options when building in a teammate's camp or workshop. Punji boards can no longer be stacked on top of each other. Red Rocket garage door. Fix the issue causing the Red Rocket garage door to be placed by an incorrect and non-functional item. Interesting. Seed said. Allies and collectrons can now enter and exit the CD shed more easily. Survival tent, and there are no build around a survival tent no longer remains in the world after the tent owner logs out or switches world. Turrets. Fix the issue that turrets that have been destroyed and then repaired to have a significant delay for engaging enemies. Please note, turrets are to take 2 to 3 seconds to acquire a target after being fired, which I absolutely did not know. Next up, we have challenges. General. Fix the issue that could cause delayed daily and weekly challenges to complete themselves automatically. Social. Added Danby Homestead as a sub-challenge for the Claim Different Workshop challenges. World. Added Campfire Tales, Free Range, and Project Paradise as sub-challenges for the Complete Different Event challenge. World. Remove the Battle That Never Was from the sub-challenges for the Complete Different Events challenge. And also added the importance of communication, photo opportunity, retirement plan, and vital equipment as sub-challenges for the Complete Different Daily Quest challenges. Next up, we have combat. Exploit. Address the issue that could cause players to become invulnerable after dying under very specific circumstances. And VATS. Charging weapons like Gauss weapons or the bow now correctly deal damage based on how much they are charged when firing in VATS. Next up, enemies. Scorch beasts can no longer return into ash or goo piles on death. Wendigo Colossus. The Wendigo Colossus now has a flat rate 10% chance to spawn when nuking one of its potential spawn locations. Now we have item armor. Mods can now be correctly applied to robot armor pieces. The shadow mod can now be applied to all armor types. Backpacks. The preview image of backpacks crafted prior to update 19 are no longer rotated incorrectly when inspecting them in menus. Berry mentats now correctly highlight quest-related NPCs like soul. Bow standard arrow range for the bow and compound bow reduced to match all other arrow types. Also, bows and crossbows with the plasma mod now correctly deal energy damage in addition to their normal damage. Grindyax Axe, when modified with the Stanley skin, Grindyax Axe now correctly appears in weapon workbenches. Nuke mines. Radiation from nuke mines no longer affect friendly or neutral players. That is a bonus. Plus outfits. The Rootin' Tootin' Cowboy outfit can now be crafted correctly using an armor workbench. Plasma caster. Learn to sight plasma ammo after learning the prime receiver plan for plasma caster. Power armor. The jetpack power armor mod can no longer be applied to ultrasonic power armor pieces other than the torso. Interesting. Power armor. Placing a fusion core into a set of power armor no longer sometimes causes equipped power armor pieces to visually disappear from the chassis, which makes your heart jump out the chest type of moment. Like, oh my god, what happens to my armor? God, I'm glad that's fixed. And under Armor, added a number of mod plans to the game for Secret Servers Under Armor. Purchases them from Regs and Vault 79 using gold bullion. Next up, Mutation Electrically Charged will no longer proc when attacked by another player outside of PvP. NPCs, allies. Beckett now correctly offers daily quests after completing his main quest line. Also, fix the issue that could prevent the Raider Punk from offering the player new daily quests, and the message that appears when scrapping the Raider Punk's radio now correctly indicates that all of its equipped items will be removed. Under Crater, fix the issue that previously allowed enemies to attack Axel, Creed, and Roxy in Crater. Roxy is now stationary and can always be found leaning against the school bus in Crater. Smiley no longer accept caps from players attempting to purchase additional gold bullion after they have already reached the gold bullion limit. And Ward is now stationary and can now always be found sitting behind his desk in the trailer in Foundation. Ren is now stationary and can always be found at her console in Crater. Under Performance and Stability, Client Stability, address the client crash that could occur when the player was loading into an area with NPCs, and address the client crash related to the Pip-Boy inventory. Fix the client crash that could occur in Nuclear Winter when loading into a completed fully match. Under Server Stability, address the server crash that could occur when modifying equipped items in the inventory, address the server crash related to pathing, and address the issue that could sometimes result in server crash when multiple explosion effects were present at once. Fix the server crash related to projectiles, address multiple server crashes that could occur during normal gameplay, address the server crash related to inventory items that have legendary attributes, address the crash that could occur when ending dialogue with NPCs, and address a server crash that could occur when loading into a cell. Under Perks, Cannibal, the Cannibal perk no longer allows players to eat non-humanoid corpses. Hard Bargain now correctly reduces the Duchess prices at the Wayward. Mysterious Stranger fixes the issue where the Mysterious Stranger will sometimes not attack. Perk card packs fix a bug preventing some perk cards from appearing in perk card packs. Under Quests and Events, AWOL armaments, players now correctly are notified and removed from the event after leaving the event area. Cheating Death, the objective to spark with the tracker no longer reappears when re-entering Carleton Mine after completing the instance portion of the quest. Planning Games, moving to meet up with the Rara too quickly after saving her from the second set of laser turrets no longer sometimes causes her to become stuck or run into the wrong direction. Hunter for Hire, choosing a dialogue option that has a special check when speaking with Daniel no longer closes the conversation early. Secrets Reveal, fix an issue that could cause AC to become unresponsive under specific circumstances which block quest progression. Strange Bedfellows, players can now correctly set Aldrich, Charisma plus 8 dialogue option. Strength in Numbers now correctly award caps on completing in addition to other rewards. Thickening Water, Beckett can no longer be lured out of Watoga's underground during the quest. And Vital Equipment, choosing to donate the reward no longer skips the rest of the conversation with Ward. Under Sound, iBots now correctly play explosion sounds effects when destroyed, and Rustic Watermill sound effects no longer continue to play after the Rustic Watermill has been destroyed. And next up, user interfaces. Containers fix the issue that could cause the transfer button to be grayed out and unusable when attempting to access some containers. Controls fix the issue that could prevent PC players from using the mouse in equipped and unequipped perk cards. HUD, healing rad damage via denominator shower, rad away, etc. no longer displays a positive number of rads above the health bar in the HUD. HUD, the player's health bar no longer overlaps the power HUD. While the Pip-Boy is open, icons, player icons, awarded by Nuclear Winter Challengers now appear correctly in-game while equipped. Item naming, modify a combat rifle no longer causes combat rifle to appear twice in the weapon's name. Notification, the you can't do that while in power armor notification now correctly appears when intended to perform activities that cannot be done in power armor, like playing musical instruments. Pip-Boy quests can now sort out in alphabetical order in the Pip-Boy, and also, while affected by the Wendigo Colossus Fear ability, the effects tabs in the Pip-Boy now displays the description Uncontrollable Fear. Respawn, fix the issue causing players to lose carry weight bonuses while dead, which could prevent them from respawning at locations other than Vault 76. I'm sure all of us have experienced that. I know I have. Settings changes players that have in their chat audio settings are now properly saved after restarting the game client. And teams, a player who has been kicked from their team after dying in an instance will no longer load back into that team instance. Under World, General, fix multiple locations in the world players could become stuck, and random encounters, address the issue that was causing random encounter objects like cooking station, tents, etc. to suddenly disappear. And last but not least, Nuclear Winter bug fixes an exploit, address an exploit that could allow the player to become immune to take damage from the storm And from taking rat damage, didn't know that was a thing. Attempting to join nuclear winter while running a non-English version of the game no longer disconnects the player from having modified game files and perks. Fix the issue, causing attacks with the overlay generous perk card equipped, to deal less than the intended amount of rat damage. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Almost 20 patch notes, but most of this is pretty good news. We have a lot of bug fixes, but we have the new season. The race is on, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you are having a wonderful day, and I hope you'll have some fun with Fallout 76 Wastelanders. So yeah, that's pretty much going to end it for the video, ladies and gentlemen. Now I hope you truly enjoyed it. Once again, as always, if you are new to this channel, hello and welcome. Don't forget to subscribe, but if you really want to help out this channel in the video and help this community grow, you can do so by liking the video if you indeed like this video, and leaving a comment down below. I'll upload daily videos and I'll answer all of your questions, so if you have any of them, just go ahead and hit me up and I'll get to you back as soon as possible. I hope you and your family's having a wonderful day, and as always, I'll be seeing y'all in the next one. Later.